The Ultimate Racing League for, where are we now, round 5 in this championship, and this is the first endurance race of this championship. So the sprint races are finished now. We've got 6 rounds of endurance races starting off here at St. Croix, or Croix, however you pronounce it, I don't know. Anyway, it's a 4.39 mile track with a total of 14 turns, so it's a bit of a beast. So where's the let's just have here we go. Here's the grid then after qualifying. So Osman takes the pole position, so well done to him. Grasshopper in second, Stormfly takes third, Silly Shot in fourth, Didders in fifth, Apprentice 6th on the grid, Paul is 7th, Dan is 8th, Antivist is 9th, Mr. PY in 10th, and Bloomfield in 11th position. So we're just missing just a couple of guys for this one. Maybe they were scared of the track, who knows. And we're away, and as you can see, the guys have got the old lights on. It's just a bit, the light's not looking too good out there at the moment, is it? Hopefully it will improve and get a little bit lighter rather than a little bit darker. Ooh, interesting track, this one. This has got a few challenging sections on this circuit. And this is one of them where the guys are just going through there now. Stormfly taking that pole position and heading the lead. So 23 laps in this one. The guys have to use the racing hard compound for at least 3 laps, I think it is. And then after that they can use whichever the compound of tyre they like. They can put the snow tyres on if they want, or the comfort tyres, but I can't see that happening somehow. It's going to be hard, medium and racing soft. So as we go through this section, heading to what? Oh, excuse me, heading towards the old bridge for the first time. Just oh blimey! I thought Grasshopper's gonna take his car out there on the entrance to the bridge. He just missed the old column there on the left hand side. Silly Shot really feeling it from Grasshopper at the moment. He's having a good sniff, isn't he? He's right up his booty. So no rest for Silly Shot at the moment. Grasshopper, is he going to take him down here? Oh, it's a tight one. Oh, I think Silly Shot might just have it. Then again, Grasshopper's got the inside and he goes through. So yeah, well played guys. Good racing, nice and clean. And a great pass there from Grasshopper to that third position of Silly Shot. And fortunately, it looks like it is getting a little bit lighter out there on the track, which is good news. Paul currently sat in 5th position. His next nearest target is Silly Shot, but he's got Dan to worry about. He's just sat behind him. Nothing between them two guys really. Then we've got a little bit of a gap down towards Tidders, currently sitting in 7th place. Prentice, which he has done quite exceptionally well in this championship so far. Bloomfield in 9th, and Mr. P. White is after him, and Antivis currently sat in the 11th place. So on lap 2 then, Stormfly ruling the roost at the moment. A long way to go yet. And he's racing, he's starting off on the racing soft. That's quite interesting. A lot of the guys usually start off on the racing hard compound, but you're a race leader on the racing soft, so he'll be looking to make a little bit of a gap between himself and Osman, currently sat in 2nd place, with Grasshopper in 3rd, Silly Shot in 4th, Dan, Paul, Tidders and Apprentice. Some great reflections there coming off the mountains with the sun in the background. Hopefully these guys will not get too much spread out during this race. Talking of spread out, I think it's time for a little sipple, I think. As we take a look at Grasshopper, his next target is Osman. A bit of a charge at the moment, isn't he, his old Grasshopper? He's got the grip between his teeth. As long as that's all he's got between his teeth while he's racing. Yes, very good indeed. Dan's having a blinder at the moment, isn't he? 5th place. I think he'll be more than happy with that at the moment. The one behind him is Paul. So just a few seconds gap between Dan and Paul on lap 3. Grasshopper, I said he was on a bit of a charge, and he is, because he's the fastest guy on the track at the moment on 2:10.074. Currently sitting in 3rd position, so that's not surprising. Tidders, 7th place. He's got a bit of work to do at the moment to catch up to Paul, but let's see on. He's on the Racing Hard compound, that's probably why. What's Paul on? Let's have a look. Racing Medium, so there you go then. Paul on this first stint on the slightly better Racing compound of tyre, whereas Tidders, even though he's doing an excellent job actually, in 7th position on the Racing Hard. So he'll just do the 3 laps, I think, and he will come in and he will put the fast boy rubber on his wheels. Yes, Apprentice, 8th place on the Racing Mediums. We've got quite a bit of a mixed bag actually, haven't we, with these guys. There's a few on the Racing Hards and the Mediums and the Softs, so it's pretty much split regarding tyre compound. And the guys, the bottom 3 are all running the Racing Hards, so this is the good thing about endurance racing. It's not about let's just whip the hell out of these cars for however many laps and see what we can do, because obviously race strategy comes into play, not just with the tyres but with the fuel also. And as you can see, Stonefly on lap 4, his tyres are cooking already, so he might need to back off just a little bit, or else maybe his tyres will not be lasting as long as maybe he's hoping for. Oh, there's evidence there. Big slide there from Stonefly, but you've got to give it to him. He kept it well. But that has given the opportunity to Grasshopper to get a little bit closer to Stonefly after his little wobble, shall we say. He's still hanging on to the fastest man on the track at the moment in his mean green machine as we go over the bridge for the 4th time. Osman sitting pretty in 3rd place. Silly Shot's not all that far behind him. Paul hanging on to the 5th place as he just gets rid of that bridge round this left-hander, then hard onto the power once more. It's going through the gears. Trying to give that bean and curry sauce in his engine. And the Racing Mediums. And looking after his tyres pretty well by the looks of it, so I think Paul's going to do quite a lot of laps actually on these on this Racing Medium compound of tyre. Now then, here we go. Dan and Tidders is actually, the apprentice is not too far behind, but Tidders is really filling it at the moment from Dan. Shall we go on board with Dan? I think we shall. There we go. I was giving it to him, and he's got the inside line coming into this left-hander. Surely, is he going to make it stick? Yeah, keeps away from that barrier on the right-hand side and takes 6th position. So well done to Dan there. Great pass on Tidders. Tidders won't be happy, boy, with that, will he? I think he will fight back and try and retake that 6th position back off Dan. Bit of a fighter is all Tidders. And as you can see, Apprentice currently sitting in 8th place, wants to join the party. He's staying with these two guys. He's on the racing medium compound also. Sorry, what's Tidders on? Oh, he's on the racing hard, so yeah. Got to give it to Tidders, guys, on the racing hard compound. Doing really well, actually. Just about fending off Apprentice on the racing mediums. Lap 5 of 23. Let's go down the field a little bit more, see how Mr. P. White's getting on. And you can see Bloomfield. Just love the front of Mr. P. White's car. Look at that for the teeth on the livery. That's a nice livery, is that, mate? Unfortunately, nice liveries don't give you points. It's where you finish on the track that gives you the points. Still a long way to go in this championship, and every point these guys can grab. So in my league, I raced on this track the other last Sunday, and yeah. Let's just say we should forget about that one. Came dead last and about 3 hours behind the rest of the guys, I think. It wasn't a good race, but never mind. There's Bloomfield 10th and Antivis then into the pits. Oh, he will be when he arrives. There we go. There he is. Let's take a look at his pit crew. Sticking a bit of splodge into his tank. Oh, maybe needs to get a bit of a quicker refill thing, I think. There we go. What's he coming out on? Nearly 30 seconds. There we go. Yeah, 31 seconds. And back out onto the track once more on the racing medium. So expect Antivis now to be on the real charge. I think he's going to make some ground up when the other guys come into the pits. Let's see how that one pans out over the next few laps. Meanwhile, race leader, Grasshopper. Oh bloody hell, we missed something there, didn't we, guys? Sorry about that. Maybe it's a bit too far to go back, maybe. Anyway, Grasshopper, well done, mate, into the lead. But you look at his tyre wear. It is really not in the best of health at the moment, is it? Osman is looking good. Stonefly is not so looking good, but Silly Shot is. So this is a great thing about these endurance races. So Grasshopper staying out for another one. I'm surprised at that. He's good. Surely after this lap he's going to come in. Oh, Osman's really at him now. He's going to go down the inside before this left-hand turn at the bottom. Surely he's going to take him. He's got the better tyre wear. And there we go. Osman, I'm not surprising. I would have thought Grasshopper might have come in on the last lap. looking at his tyre weigh, but he's decided to stay out rather. He's only lost one place so far, so it's no biggie at the moment. Even worse for Stormfly, he's got every inch in here of rubber out of his machine. I might drink to that one actually. We'll have a little toast to Stormfly nearly running on metal. Very nice indeed. Paul, now then, racing mediums. I think Paul might have pulled one out the bag here now. And Grasshopper comes in, and who's the other one? I can't remember. There we are, Stormfly. So Paul's going to make a couple of places up very shortly. He's definitely going to move up into third, I would imagine. Lap 7 of 23. Grasshopper still holds on to that fastest lap. Nothing to worry about for Paul at the moment because he's got quite a large gap between himself and Tidders, currently sitting in 6th position. And here we go. Surely this time some guys are going to come into the pits. Have they not? Yes, they have. There we go. Grasshopper and Stormfly into the pits, and there we go. Paul taking 3rd position as we anticipated. Now then, he's on a charge now, isn't he? After Silly Shot, let's have a look at him. Yeah, on the same compound. Yeah, so the top 3 running the racing mediums. But obviously this is an endurance race, not a sprint. Anything could happen. Oh wow, look at the fuel there on Osman's car. Slightly better for Paul. He might get another lap. I'm sure Osman might come in end of this lap. Now that'll move Paul up into 2nd. Now if he can take Silly Shot, that will move him up into 1st. Oh, here we go. Oh, he had a little look, didn't he? He had a little think about it, just playing it safe. There's no rush. Nearly had him. Let's go on board with Paul actually. There we go. Over the bridge. I'm not sure why, but that bridge reminds me of the Humber Bridge in Hull in East Yorkshire, and I'm not quite sure why, but now then, with Osman coming in shortly, if Paul can just get past Silly Shot, it will be looking, mind you, his fuel's absolutely knackered as well, isn't it? So he's going to be coming in this one as well. So yeah, call that one wrong. He's going to be coming into the pits also, which will bear fruits for Silly Shot. There you go, Paul. You just see him there in the rearview mirror of Silly Shot's. Osman looking good down for Silly Shot. Maybe he's pulled a bit of a blinder in this one, using every inch of the apex there and a little bit more. It's doing some great favours. Let's go down the field. Tidders is also in. Apprentice, he's staying out, so Apprentice moves up into 2nd place. Let's go with him actually. Racing mediums, 1/4 of a tank of fuel. Oh, that's a right lottery, is this, isn't it, guys? Lap 9 of 23. So maybe half the grid nearly is into the pits at the moment. So this is going to. We'll just stay with. Let's have a look. Yeah, Racing mediums, slightly better wear for apprentice. Stormfly back on the track once more on the racing hard compound, so he's leaving the soft till last. I don't mind a few quid on a football match, you know, picking the winner, but I'm not quite sure about this. I wouldn't know who to put my money on at the moment. It's still early days. On lap 9. Let's go down the field. So there's Grasshopper sat in 4th place, pretty much on his own-ish. Osman in 5th. Then we've got Paul 6th. Antivis 7th. Bloomfield in 8th. He's pretty much on his own. No major pressure for him at the moment. Same goes for Tidders. Just keeping off that barrier there, although he was awfully close. Yes. P White in 10th, and he doesn't have to worry too much at the moment because Dan in 11th. Oh, unfortunately, half a second penalty. I think that's the first penalty we've seen in this race so far. So lucky there for Dan. He's on the racing hards for probably 3 laps, I would have thought. Silly shot into the pits then. Looking good for apprentice. Looks like the guys are we want a battle, guys. That's what we're looking for. We can't find one at the moment. Everyone's pretty much spread out. There we go. Out of the pitch comes Silly shot. Is he going to hold into 4th position as Osman comes round that final bit? Oh yeah, just hangs on to the 4th place. We're going to stay with these two guys. Got a nice close battle. Ooh, as mean as you like. It's mean, but it's clean. Here on lap 10. Ooh, Paul's also joined the party as well. He wants to have a little bit of fun with these two. Maybe he's just gonna hold his own. Theoretically speaking. Oh, there we go. Osman, look at that for he got some drive down there, didn't he? Did Osman, but Silly Shot's doing a great job to hold him off. I'm not quite sure how Silly Shot held him off there, because Osman got a great drive down there. As we come to the bridge once more, Paul is staying with him. Yeah, just manages to avoid that little barrier there on the left hand side. 130 odd miles per hour. Are we going to hit 140? Yeah, 145 actually, before hard onto the brakes, down to the 2nd gear, hitting 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, back through the gears once more. This is a great battle between these three. We're going to stay with these three just for a wee while. Still got plenty of laps to look at the other guys. Still plenty of liquor in the old glass to have a little sipple as well. Whoa, nothing to call between these two. Let's go on board with Paul. Looking good. I'm not quite sure. No, not quite close enough this time. Got another go. Oh, where did he go? Oh my word. Oh, there he is. Just sat behind him. Just had a little bit of a squiggle, didn't he? So all hell breaking loose at the moment between 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Silly shot, Paul Osman. Paul really on the charge. Now then, surely this time, surely Is he going to get it? I think he has. Yeah, he's got him. Can he make it? Oh, I don't know though. Great racing, guys. Oh, silly shot takes it back off him. Just, I'm not quite sure how. Let's go back to normal camera. Wow, that was a great battle there between a silly shot and Paul on lap 11 of 23. And I think I said it last round, I don't think we've seen the safety car in this championship so far, which is great stuff. I'm not quite sure how, because when you get racing as close as that and they still keep it clean, you know, that's great respect to these guys. Let's go down the field after that great racing action. Antivis now up into 5th place, on currently running the racing medium compounder tyre, just under half a tank of fuel. His tyres are looking pretty good. Bloomfield is in 6th. Tiddy's not too far behind him, just maybe what, two and a half seconds, something like that. Maybe 3 at a push. He comes through to start lap 12. So these guys towards the back are pretty much spread out there. So let's go up with your leader. We will try and find a wee battle somewhere. Looking good though for Grasshopper at the moment. Of the Racing Soft compound. I can't remember what compound of tyre he used in the first stint. Possibly the hards. Silly shot on Paul, pretty close together after their little battle just a wee few seconds ago, so I think we might see another battle between these two. Doing his best, isn't he? His old silly shot to pull a bit of a gap between himself and Paul, but Paul's doing a great job. He's not letting him get away too quickly, shall we say. Osman in 4th, Antivist, no problems at the moment for him, sitting nice and comfortable in 5th position. Gotta say, guys, some great scenery on this track with the mountains in the foreground, etc. It's a quite lonely race, isn't it, when you've not got anybody that close to you in front and you've not got anybody that close to you behind. It's I've been here many times myself before, and I think I'd rather be battling with someone who just gives you a bit more of a noomph than racing on your own. But look at his lap times, last 4 laps, 2:12s, 2:11s, 2:12s, and pretty much similar for Bloomfield. Look at that, 2:12s, last 5 laps, is it? Yeah, last 5 laps he's put in 2:12s as Bloomfield, so very consistent for him. Got a nice growl, hasn't he, in that motor of his. In fact, I might drink to that one actually. We have a little sipple towards Mr. Bloomfield's motor with the growl. Very good. Nice golden black livery, which I don't think anybody else has. Tidders then, I think he'll be quite happy with his 7th position at the moment. Things can still change. He could still make 1 or 2 more spots up possibly. Definitely 1 more anyway in this race. Prentice in 8th. Few 213s in there. Mr. P. White. It's had a bit of a mixture regarding his lap times. He's still going to stick some more points on the board in the championship, and that's what counts at the end of the day. Sitting in 9th position will still give you a nice bit of lolly. And Stormfly on the Racing Soft compound in 13th. Is he? Hang on, I'm lost. No, he's not, is he? Completely lost there, guys. Sorry about that. No clue what's going off. Anyway, let's go back up with your leader, then we'll work it out. Because we're professional. Not. Grasshopper then in the lead, 2:10.074, fastest guy on the track. His fuel is looking not too well, so surely at the end of this lap he will be pitting, and I'm sure Silly Shot will take the lead. Also, Paul's going to move up another place. Nothing wrong with his fuel or tyre wear at the moment. Same goes for Osman. Antivist, he will be coming in end of this lap. Okay for Tidders. So again, when these guys make the pit stop, or a few of these guys makes the pits, it's going to throw everything up, isn't it? Trying to stretch that lead as much as possible. As surely he's going to come in this time because he's running on fresh air. And there he goes, and into the pits goes Grasshopper. Or does he? Yes, he does. I thought he was going to stay out then. I thought, going to risk it there a little bit, buddy. But he's gone into the pits now then. So Silly Shot's taking the lead. Paul moves up into 2nd place. Osman into 3rd. Grasshopper still in the pits. This guy's just working on that one now. Antivist into the pits. Tidders is going to go through. He's going to move himself up a couple of places on the racing medium compound of tyre. Lap 14 of 23. And there we go, moves himself up into 4th place now. Then can Apprentice, can he go through before Grasshopper and Antivist goes through? And he does, moves himself up into 5th position. So everything is really mixed up now, guys. Once again, lap 15 of 23, just 8 laps remaining now of this race. It's been a pretty good race actually. Yeah, we've seen a few cars spread out, but then again, not everybody's spread out. I've seen a few battles going off, and this is one of them. Stormfly 6th position, followed by Mr. PY in 7th. Nothing between these two really, just one little mistake from Stormfly, and Monsieur P. White will be through. So what's oh, there we go then. There's the racing hards for Apprentice. Stormfly and the softs are racing mediums for Mr. P. White. Grasshopper then has decided to leave the soft till last, and he's going to go all the way now to the end of the race on that compound of tyre. Now then, if he can put a few good laps in, I think he will be looking to finish at least in the top 3 and stick himself on the podium. That's my That's my guess. Ooh, half a second penalty there for Antivis. Unlucky there, mate. That won't do you any favours. But how far Bloomfield is behind you? I think you might be alright, Antivis, when you do serve that penalty. I think Bloomfield may be just a bit further back than he needs to be. Let's go back up with your leader, Silly Shot, looking good for him at the moment. Racing medium compound, quarter of a tank of fuel, tyres looking reasonably good. Question is, I'm not sure if he's going to go the rest of the race. Ooh, it's going to be tight, isn't it? Now then, looking good for Paul on the racing mediums, but Paul's tyres is slightly bit worse, is it? Let's take a look at that one again. Pretty much similar actually between Silly Shot and Paul regarding tyre wear. Just going to be a bit of a true grit battle between these two. Do you fancy guys then, Paul, to win this race, or is Silly Shot going to grab it, or maybe neither of these two? Who knows? I'm sure we'll find out in the next few laps. Let's take a look at Osman, third position, racing hard compound. He will be pitting on the end of this lap. Look at his fuel. He might need to spit in his tank a few more times to get him round to the pit stop. There we go, Osman into the pits then for the final time. We'll see which compound of tyre he comes back out on. Looking good for Tidders at the moment in fourth position. Then again, he will be having to pit also because of his fuel. Is he going to come in, or is he going to stay out for one more? No, he's going to come in, surely. Yes, no, yes he does. So Tidders, so Paul, Osman and Tidders into the pits. Apprentice, he can stay up, no problem whatsoever. He's on the racing hard. Now then, is he going to... No, Silly Shot in the lead. So Apprentice, yep. Second place for him. Stormfly in third. And we've got Grasshopper Paul and Tidders. Paul, Osman and Tidders, sorry, in the pit still. No, then Tidders just coming out. He's going to rejoin. Is he? And oh, just behind Bloomfield. Unlucky there for Tidders. Maybe he needs a faster pit crew. Nearly got him out in front, didn't he, of Bloomfield, but not quite, because this battle's going to rage on now to the end. So their final pit stop. So Bloomfield on the racing mediums, and racing mediums also for Tidders. So I think this is going to be a great battle till the end of the race. What we got? 5 laps, or just under. So we've got to come back to them two guys very, very shortly. Meanwhile, Silly Shot in the lead. Now then, I am sure Silly Shot will have to make one more pit stop. Looking at his fuel, surely that's not going to last him another 5 laps, but who knows? Maybe he's a bit of a demon on the fuel. Apprentice and Stormfly are really kicking up dust at the moment. He's trying a great little scrap. Paul, after his pit stop, is currently sitting in 6th position. Was that Apprentice into the pits? No, sorry, Stonefly in the pits. Sorry, not Apprentice. Ah, got that one up, didn't I? Never mind. So there we go, Apprentice, second place. Looking good for him at the moment. We've got Stonefly and Mr. P. White into the pits. Grasshopper moves up into third position. I'm surprised no one's taken that lap time off him. You know, the best lap time is held on to that one now for quite a lot of laps. So out for the final time on the hard. He's left the hard compound until the last stint as Paul. Oh dear, oh nice one, Paul. Just manages to keep that one. Looks a bit iffy, didn't it, on the old turf there. Osman in fifth. Antivist, where is he? There he is. Tidders in seventh, Stormfly in eighth, Mr. P. White in ninth, and Mr. Bloomfield currently sat in 10th. So, who are the two closest guys on the track at the moment? Not them three, possibly these two. Although it's not close, but it's not far off. Oh, silly shot into the pits then for the final one is Apprentice. Let's go back up with Apprentice. Is he going to take the lead? Don't think he is. I think silly shot, you know, might come up before Apprentice gets there. Oh, it's going to be a tight one. Here we go. Oh, he's coming also. So, oh, that's really mixed things up in the bag. Paul. So silly shot then in the lead. Let's go with silly shot in the lead. That was interesting. I wasn't expecting Apprentice to come in on that one, but he obviously did. Which is giving a pretty good lead at the moment for a silly shot. Lap 19 of 23. Oh, and Osman, a new fastest lap from Osman, currently setting in fourth position, 2:09.271. So Osman on a flyer in fourth position. Grasshopper held the fastest lap for a considerably amount of time. Yes. Osman in the dying stages of this race has taken it off him. There you go, silly shot, Grasshopper, Paul in third place, only just the battle on the track at the moment between Paul and Osman, third and fourth. Antivis, Tidders, Apprentice and Stormfly just sits behind these two guys. Let's go on board with Osman, seeing as he's given the beans and the curry sauce. Oh, he's got it, has he? Oh, haha, just missed that barrier there on the left hand side. So Osman then, just watch him round this final bend, left hander at the bottom of the bridge. Looking good for him at the moment. He wants to be on the podium, he wants that champagne, but I'm not quite sure if it's a done deal just yet. Paul is fighting back. Let's go down a little bit more, then we'll come back. So Antivis pretty much on his own. Ooh, here we go, another battle. Great stuff, guys. Tidders 6 and Apprentice in 7th place. Lap 19 of 23. Not quite as close as the Osman and Paul, but it's no done deal yet for Tidders. He's got to really work hard to keep Apprentice off him. No easy feat whatsoever, but if he can pull it off, it's played the blind. He's going to come down to start lap 20 very shortly. And there we go, lap 20. Just 3 remaining. That battle also is going to go on till the end, isn't it? Let's go down a little bit further, see what's happening. So Stormfly pretty much on his own at the moment, currently sat in 8th position. Mr. P. White in 9th and Bloomfield in 10th place. Just about to start his 20th lap. Now then, he doesn't have to worry about his tyre wear or his fuel, he just needs to keep it on the grey stuff. Oh, we've got time, another time for this little sipple, actually. I think I better go to work on the old push bike tomorrow, I think. Never mind. Surely this is going to be Silly Shot's race, but do you know what? Grasshopper's not that far. Oh, look, it's tyre wear there. I know he's on a different racing compound, but yeah, I still got fancy Silly Shot. Maybe only because of his tyre wear. Osman in 3rd, not too far behind is Paul in 4th. Oh, that's. I think. You know what? I think between Osman and Paul. Oh, Grasshopper in the pits. I wasn't expecting that one. So Silly Shot in 1st place, Osman in 2nd, Paul in 3rd, and Grasshopper in 4th. We might lose another place actually to Antivist. Is he going to go through and take that 4th position off Grasshopper? Oh, it's so tight, not quite. Grasshopper out of the pits and just stays in 4th. Oh, only oh, sugar lumps. Oh wow, I think that's the first incident we've seen, isn't it? So where is he? Oh, unlucky there for Grasshopper. Let's take a look at this one more time. Oh, he's not going to be happy chappy, is he? Nicely through there, just caught a bit of the grass there, didn't he, on the right hand side, slung him over to the left, avoided Antivist, and got a feel for Grasshopper there. Did not deserve that whatsoever. And there's that 3 places he's lost, moves him down anyway into 7th. Oh, I think if that was me, I think it'd be a few choice words coming from beneath the helmet, because he's had such a fantastic race so far here at St. Croix. Meanwhile, Tidder's really scrapping it out now with the Prentice. Nothing between these two whatsoever. Lap 21 and 23, just 2 and a bit laps remaining. Grasshopper though, he's on the charge, he's not giving up indeed. Maybe he's got the fire in his belly after that off he had. Coming to the bridge. Nothing whatsoever. Let's go on board, shall we, with the Apprentice. Best Tidders. Oh, as tight as you like. Oh wow, how did he hang on to that one? Great racing. I'm not quite sure how Tidders hung on to that position, but he did. This scrap is not over just yet. Coming around this final corner now, heading towards lap 22. Let's go back on normal cam. That was a good fight. Grasshopper. I'll tell you what, he's not too far behind them two in front of him, is he? Apprentice and Tidders. With just 2 laps remaining, as he got it in the tank to. I think he's got the fire in his belly to do it. Starfly in 8th place. Mr. P. White on his own. Same goes for Bloomfield in 10th position. Still looking good for Silly Shot. Second to last lap. It's got to be his race, and I can't see him making a mess of it now, really. I think he's going to take the win here at St. Croix, but you never know, do you? Just one little mistake, that's all it is. Osman in 2nd place, just coming to the end of the bridge before the left-hander. 150 odd miles per hour down to 70 odd. 2nd gear, back hard onto the power. Once more for Osman. Paul. Well, another great race as Paul. And I think he'll be more than happy if he can finish in that 3rd spot. Stick himself on the podium for some champers. Antivista's pulled it. Looking good for a 4th for him. Meanwhile, these two still at it, hammer and tongue. Or hammer and nails, or whatever you want to call it. Sausage and bacon. These two are still fighting it out. I think this is going to be a great finish. Or it's got the potential, should I say, for a great finish in this race. If this was the last lap, then Jesus Christ, who would call it? Come on, guys, one more lap of this, and I think we'll be in for a stormer of a finish. Meanwhile, Apprentice down the left-hand side before this left-hand corner. Is he gonna? Oh, Tidders is going really wide there. Maybe he's trying to get a better drive through the corner, and he possibly does, or does he? Oh, he does. You know, he went a little bit wide around there, but he got the drive, and he got that 5th position, or held on to it, or got it back, or whatever it was. Oh, I think he's timed his fuel to perfection as Tidders. Oh, we've got to go back up with your leader, guys. We've got to come. Oh, we're going to go back very shortly with them too. But as usual, we do not want to miss the leader come over the line. We'll just have a little quick flick, actually. Oh, them two still at it. Poor Apprentice, giving it to Tidders. Tidders' heart rate, I think it must be about 180 over 190. Something silly like that. It's absolutely crazy. Now then, Silly Shot coming down, then we've got to see the winner over the line. It is Respectful. Look at the marbles there on the right hand side around that final corner for the final time for Silly Shot. We're going to get the flash of the lights, who knows. We're going to take the win here at St. Croix, so well done to Silly Shot. Brilliant stuff from him. 2nd place is going to go to Osman. Well done to him, on the podium for him. 3rd place, yeah, Paul's going to grab the podium. Well done also to Paul. Antivist is going to take 4th. Really enjoyed this race, guys, actually. You know, even though the cars did get spread, there were still quite a few battles going off. So cracking racing. So Antivist in 4th, he will be happy chapping. Now then, here we go. Tidders and Apprentice. Surely Tidders is going to bring it home only just from Apprentice, and he does. 5th and 6th between them two guys. Stormfly in 7th place, not too far behind his Grasshopper in 8th place. Mr. P. White's going to bring it home in 9th. Whew, deep breaths. 9th place, there we go. And Bloomfield in 10th. Still some good points to be had on the old league table for Bloomfield. And there he goes, crossing the line in 10th. We'll see you next week, guys, for another endurance race. I'll keep the track secret to where we're going. Look forward to that one.